Breaking news tonight. The National Guard called in a city on edge. Minneapolis bracing for a third night of protests after chaos in the streets. A fatal shooting, widespread looting, businesses burned to the ground, tensions erupting over the death of George Floyd, the man who repeatedly said, "I can't breathe," as a white officer kneeled on his neck. Also, the states with COVID-19 hospitalizations on the rise and the city out of ICU beds, and the flashpoint over masks. New York now allowing no masks, no service, but elsewhere some businesses banning customers who do wear them. The staggering new toll, 1 in 4 American workers filing for unemployment, and the major announcement from the country's largest employer on working from home permanently.
Our church is a Christ-centered ministry. Nobody gets the honor and the glory but Christ alone. And it had been for Christ, we won't be here today. In our songs, in our greetings, in our attitude, in our message, we always wanted to project the glory and the honor of Christ alone.
Now that you have decided to follow Christ, now that you've decided to be with Christ, God wants us to be fruitful in all our ways. So I hope today that this challenge that we take as we go out, as we go to our churches tomorrow, always have that in mind, that God has chosen me. God has saved me for a purpose, that He has called me out to bring forth fruit.
Let us convey the message of hope. Folks, listen, this is not the end, but this could be the beginning of something better in the days to come. For sure, many people have learned their lesson. God has allowed this crisis to happen as a wake-up call for us. This is the time Christ must be put back in His rightful place in our lives. We have focused so much on the things that are temporal and material. But God is telling, hey, this time, we don't need those things. What is important right now is to have the personal relationship with God. Let us convey the message of hope for people to repentance. Tell them that God is listening.
This is our new normal. We will see different things in our society. Let us not be afraid. Let us be excited because our new normal will be for the best.
Hi everyone, we're ready for worship.
Eunice, Jerica, Mel, Milo, Garcia family, ready to worship!
May you keep us safe and sound. Once more, thank you, Father, and would like to bring back all the honor and glory unto you. Amen.
Approximately 3 months ago, a stay-at-home order was put into place in order to prevent the spread of COVID-19. And while we willingly cooperated to stay at home, it didn't come with its own challenges. We had to learn how to adapt to our new reality and how to quickly figure out how to go about our daily lives staying at home. But more importantly, we had to find new ways to serve and worship God. Since moving our Sunday services online through live streaming, we could no longer have our choir to sing until today. A couple of weeks back, the International Bible Baptist Church of Riverside choir decided to work on a special project that made it possible for us to sing together while staying at home. And with the help of our music leaders and Sister Caitlin Grace San Diego, who mixed and edited our visual and audio, we are able to debut our very first virtual choir today. I Lift My Eyes is a testimony song to the power and sovereignty of who our God is. It's a song that so boldly declares how faithful He's been to each of us. There are moments in our lives where we find ourselves so lost and so alone. It seems like everywhere we look, there's pain and frustrations. There are times when we can experience the ruthless reality of life and suddenly we are facing a dark, hopeless situation. But this is where God reminds us and demonstrates His authority over it all. This is where He shows that He is in control because He is the one who formed our hearts and who's the one whose promise is forever. He is help to the helpless, defender to the oppressed, protector to the persecuted, and a savior to the lost. He's the only one who can take our sorrows and turn it into praising. He's the only one whose love can keep our hearts at peace and whose breath can even breathe into us new life. It's just what He does. It's just who He is. And it's what the song promises.
Sustainer, Protector.